This is the Microschool Minute, your weekly dose of microschooling news and events.
In this week's edition of the Microschool Minute, Kathy Hess-Cruz is spearheading a transformative initiative in West Virginia with the development of a comprehensive school choice portal. This effort, in collaboration with the West Virginia Department of Education, aims to streamline the transition process for families opting out of public schools into homeschooling, private, or microschool settings. The proposed portal intends to centralize essential functions such as homeschooling filings and portfolio reviews, helping to reduce administrative burdens on county education offices, while also enhancing accessibility for parents. An initial test of this portal is expected to be ready for review soon, marking a significant step forward in educational innovation. Hess-Cruz's vision is supported by the potential establishment of an Office of School Choice, though its implementation depends on securing the necessary $500,000 funding. The initiative is seen as a pivotal development for microschools and other alternative educational models in the state, which have been gaining popularity as parents seek more personalized learning environments. By providing a centralized resource, the portal promises to simplify access to educational options while minimizing bureaucratic hurdles. However, this move has sparked debate, with supporters praising it as a win for parental empowerment, while critics point to potential negative impacts on public school enrollment and funding. As this initiative progresses, it will be crucial for microschool leaders and other stakeholders to engage with the process to help ensure the portal effectively addresses their needs and bolsters the broader educational ecosystem. The Reform Alliance's 2025 Student-Focused Teacher-Led Conference in Little Rock was a hub of innovation and collaboration, bringing together educators from diverse sectors, district, charter, private, and microschools. This year, the conference emphasized the importance of cross-sector collaboration to personalize learning and to improve student outcomes across Arkansas, with a focus on how emerging technologies and innovative educational practices can transform the learning experience. The event showcased a shared commitment to revolutionizing education. Arkansas Education Secretary Jacob Olivia delivered a compelling keynote speech alongside influential voices like Tom Vander Ark. Key sessions explored the integration of artificial intelligence into classrooms, individualized learning techniques, de-escalation strategies, and as well as project-based and nature-based learning approaches. These sessions provided educators with fresh insights and practical tools to enhance the learning environment as a whole. The conference underscored the potential of microschools to pioneer personalized education, highlighting how smaller, flexible learning environments can adapt quickly to new methodologies and strategies, ultimately fostering stronger student outcomes. According to the numbers, an extraordinary 91% of families in Arkansas have chosen to remain in alternative education settings after 3 years. This statistic underscores a significant movement towards personalized learning environments, where parents actively select educational paths aligned with their values and their children's needs. It's not just about numbers, but it's a clear shift in educational priorities. Achievement levels in these alternative settings add another layer to the story. Students are performing around the 57th percentile in math and 59th percentile in English language arts. While these figures sit just above the national average, they demonstrate a promising trajectory. Parents are not only seeking different educational formats, but are also finding them successful. This speaks volumes about the efficacy of non-traditional educational models. These developments are reshaping the educational landscape in Arkansas. As families continue to invest in alternative settings, educational providers are compelled to innovate and to expand further. Low-cost private schools, microschools, and hybrid models are popping up across the state, offering diverse options that cater to varying needs and expectations. The choices made by Arkansas families offer a glimpse into a future where educational ecosystems are as varied and as vibrant as the students they serve. Florida is on the brink of an educational revolution. One of the most promising aspects of James Madison Institute's 2026 policy priorities is its focus on breaking down the barriers that have long constrained the growth of microschools in the state. By preempting restrictive zoning laws, JMI aims to clear the path for these alternative educational models to flourish. The state recognizes that outdated regulations no longer serve the diverse needs of modern learners, or the innovative educators eager to meet those needs. Unused public school spaces present another untapped opportunity. and JMI's policy blueprint suggests repurposing these spaces to accommodate microschools. Such a strategy not only makes efficient use of existing resources, but also provides a flexible infrastructure that can support various educational models. Imagine vibrant learning communities sprouting in previously underutilized buildings, helping to breathe new life into educational landscapes. These changes stand to transform educational choice in Florida. By removing unnecessary obstacles, microschools can offer tailored learning experiences that many traditional settings just struggle to offer. Parents and educators alike will have the freedom to choose or even build the educational environments best suited for their students. And in doing so, Florida is strengthening its commitment to educational freedom, redefining what learning can look like in the 21st century. Recent developments in Iowa have ignited significant discussions about transparency and accountability within educational institutions, particularly focusing on Des Moines public schools. Following the arrest of former Superintendent Ian Roberts on September 26th for falsifying credentials, 3 Republican senators have called on State Auditor Sand to conduct an audit of the district. However, Sand has highlighted his inability to act without a formal request from the district itself. These events have shed light on the urgent need for robust mechanisms to ensure transparency and trust within all educational entities. The recent announcement by the IRS detailing the new federal income tax brackets for the 2026 year brings significant changes, notably due to inflation adjustments and provisions from the latest federal legislation. With the standard deduction increased to approximately $32,200 for married couples and $16,100 for single filers, alongside upward shifts in bracket thresholds, these changes are poised to reduce tax liabilities for many households. 37% tax bracket will now apply to incomes over roughly $640,600, reflecting the broader trend of gradual increases across other income bands, and for married filers as well. With these adjustments, there is a potential for decreased financial burdens for many families, which could in turn influence spending and economic behavior in various sectors. For microschools, these tax changes could have a multifaceted impact, both directly and indirectly. With the increased standard deduction and higher income brackets, the financial environment in which these small personalized educational setups operate could begin to see shifts. Microschool leaders may find themselves with slightly more disposable income to reinvest into resources, technology, and other innovative education strategies. Moreover, this financial relief might allow parents to allocate more funds towards education, potentially enhancing the demand for microschools and related educational innovations. However, it remains crucial for microschool leaders and stakeholders alike to stay informed and to stay agile, preparing to leverage these changes to foster growth and sustainability in the evolving educational landscape. Microschools often face financial constraints that challenge their ability to implement effective promotional strategies. Drawing on insights from Xero's survey of U.S. small business owners, it's evident that despite 72% agreeing on the efficacy of discounts, a significant portion has never ran such promotions due to cash flow issues. This dilemma resonates with microschool leaders who strive to attract more learners without stretching their limited resources. By focusing on strategic financial clarity and year-round planning rather than seasonal price wars, microschools can navigate these challenges effectively. The survey underscores a crucial insight for education innovators and leaders: the need for a robust financial strategy that transcends traditional promotional tactics. Microschools can learn from small businesses by implementing innovative and low-budget marketing strategies, such as leveraging community events or partnerships to increase their visibility. By adopting a strategic approach to financial management and planning, microschools can work to enhance their ability to manage peak season challenges, ensuring sustained growth of their educational endeavors. Recent findings from the National Microschooling Center highlight the complex landscape microschools must navigate, with closures driven by personal circumstances, financial strain, and low enrollment. Despite challenges, these closures are not an end, but often a part of a regenerative cycle, where many founders actually continue to mentor and foster community growth. The survey sheds light on the need for targeted support, including tailored training programs like their sustainability cohort, modernized regulatory frameworks, as well as greater understanding from financial stakeholders about the unique needs of microschools. By embracing a model of continuous learning and adaptation, the microschool movement can evolve to better serve diverse educational needs, leveraging these insights to build more resilient and community-oriented, innovative educational environments. A new Center for Democracy and Technology's survey paints a vivid picture of the escalating role of AI in our educational landscape. However, this proliferation is not without its pitfalls. The survey highlights alarming risk, including data breaches, bullying, and troubling interactions between students and AI systems, with 19% of students now reporting to use AI as a replacement for human friendships, underscoring the diverse roles AI plays in students' lives beyond educational purposes. With AI slowly becoming more of a staple in education, the potential for data breaches looms larger than ever. As these systems collect, analyze, and store vast amounts of sensitive information, the risk of unauthorized access grows exponentially. For microschools, which often operate with limited IT resources, this challenge is particularly accurate. The intimate nature of microschool settings, paired with personalized learning approaches, means that the stakes for protecting student data are incredibly high. Microschools must balance the integration of innovative AI tools with the vigilant protection of student data. This dual responsibility can stretch resources thin and increase vulnerabilities. Additionally, the close-knit community environment of microschools, while a strength, may inadvertently lead to lapses in data management practices. Implementing end-to-end encryption for data storage and transfer is a fundamental first step. By taking proactive measures, microschools can moderate the influence of AI while maintaining the trust and safety of their educational communities. In a groundbreaking development that could reshape the educational landscape, a new federal non-refundable tax credit of $1,700 is poised to affect school choice dynamics starting in the year 2027. This initiative aims to incentivize donations to state-based scholarship granting organizations, or SGOs, thereby expanding educational opportunities beyond traditional public schools. However, as the Treasury prepares detailed regulations, several critical unknowns remain, such as which expenses will qualify, whether public school students can benefit, and the extent to which states might impose additional restrictions. These uncertainties will significantly influence how states, especially those with differing political landscapes, might engage with the program. Education leaders are keenly observing these developments, recognizing that the outcomes will largely depend on the bipartisan framing and implementation of the tax credit. The Innovation School, a pioneering microschool in Bismarck, North Dakota, is redefining education through its commitment to project-based, hands-on learning. Serving preschool to 8th grade students, this microschool emphasizes learning through meaningful projects, fostering collaboration among peers, and promoting play. Recently recognized as a 2023 YAS Prize quarterfinalist, the Innovation School is acknowledged for its transformative impact on education within the state of North Dakota. These achievements reflect the school's mission to honor each child's individuality and creativity, supporting their social, emotional, physical, and intellectual growth. By embodying its core values, projects, peers, and play, the Innovation School continues to foster an environment where students thrive. If you know of a microschool or organization that deserves a shout-out, drop a line and let us know. Thank you for tuning in to the Microschool Minute, your weekly review of microschooling news and events. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to support us, consider leaving a review. Until next season, happy microschooling.